And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Little Bird, Big Hunger. This is a game for young children. It says 3 to 99 years old, but it's about 3 to 6 years old, maybe even younger than that. Even maybe a 2-year-old could play this game or so. It is a lucky little game about feeding birds and making them grow. Here's how it plays. Alright, so here in Little Bird Big Hunger, each person's going to get 4 cards of the same flower type, and you're just going to put them on top of each other. They're small like that, but at the very beginning, your bird will hatch. So you'll turn it over here, there's your bird that's hatching. And each player's bird will hatch, and they're all going to want different foods out there. So one person's going to go first, that person's going to roll a die. Hey, they rolled a worm. Anyone who has a worm will take the worm and they'll cover up that spot on their card. So the blue and white player will do that. Next player rolls and they roll a double one. This shows a worm and some seeds. So, well, worm's already been done, but the 2 players who have seeds are going to take those. The next player will roll and it shows a worm and seeds again. No one has that. This one just shows seeds. It shows seeds. Come on, we need some berries. Can someone roll berries or a fly? Why can no one roll? There we go. Now each person can pick one of the things. So everyone's going to pick the same thing, obviously, and they're all going to cover them up. And when everything's covered up, your bird grows. So you can see the birds are getting bigger. They popped out of the egg now, but they're still hungry. And now they're going to need various things. And you just keep playing like this. And then they'll get bigger. And then the first person who gets all these done and puts it out here is the winner of their game. Their bird has flown away and doesn't need to be fed anymore. Each person has their own different bird. Obviously, the cards themselves are good quality. The fact that they all have different bird pictures on them helps a lot. And it's also neat just for the kids will really enjoy the factor of as the bird grows, like that, right? And then these tokens are just here. They're fairly basic tokens. You're just looking, they're all very different in color and in how they look, and the kids are like, ew, flies and worms. At least the kids I played the game with think so, and that's because that's what birds eat, you tell them. But the components for the game are quality. The die is stickered. You have to sticker the die up, but that's not too terrible. I have a 4-year-old, and this game is right up his alley. Now, at first blush, I'm not a huge fan of everything that's in this game because there is literally almost no decision making. There is none. The only decision making is if there's a die and there's 2 different things, you pick the one. Well, you just pick one that you have available in front of you if possible. But it does help kids in a couple ways. One, it helps them roll the die, find the matching thing, place it. It helps them deal with disappointment. Oh, the thing I didn't want wasn't rolled in the die. And it shows them how birds eat and grow. Now, I don't know that there's a lot of leverage, a lot of mileage. It is a small little game in here. But for little kids, I guess when I first went through it, I was like, this game's not that exciting or that great. But I kind of underestimated how much kids like to watch these birds grow. There's just something about that. Like, oh, the bird got bigger. Yeah, it got bigger and it grows and it hatched out of the egg. The little kids like this game a lot. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for anybody, maybe first grade or more, because it's going to be too simple for them. But for the real young little ones, not only does this show, hey, birds eat these foods and they grow. It's a nice lesson there. But it's also a fun little grab the right things and match them. So I think this game, like I said, could go younger than it says in the box here, especially with parental supervision. You have some wee ones and you want to just have like a fun little activity with them. This is one you might want to check out. Dice Tower Judgment, recommend it for young kids.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.